WadaMesh. This is WadaMesh, my guys and girls and whoever's watching. I wanted to show you guys my new favorite firmware. So I've been messing with lots of different firmwares for the T-Deck for MeshCore, and this one has absolutely blown me out of the freaking water, my guys. So this is it. This has so many cool things. Let me get that back to auto. That's pretty cool. It does a lot of cool stuff there. So this is WadaMesh. So when you first install this, before it boots you straight in like mine did, it'll run you through a whole setup procedure that's going to take you through all of your radio settings and user ID settings and all of that stuff. So we move past that. It's straightforward. Everybody knows how to do that by now. Here's your basic homepage. This is where it takes you when you first boot up. So you have two different options for this. You have this one, and then you have the app drawer. So if you hit the home button again, it takes you back and forth through the app drawer or through your homepage. So app drawer has lots of cool stuff in it. We have our home. That's our first page. That's this. We got our chats, which takes us over here. We can see that. We got lots of chats going on here. Contacts takes us to our contacts page. Sometimes takes a second to load if you got a lot of contacts like I do. Map takes you to a map. Now this is insane. Hold on. So as not to dox myself too bad, I'm gonna turn some stuff off here. If you guys haven't figured it out by now, I don't know. But so here we are. So let me tell you how much of a pain in the butt it was to put all these map tiles on here. 0%. 0% hard. You know why? Because it does it on its own. It does it on its own. You connect to the Wi-Fi, it automatically does it. So when you get to the map page, you can see all of your nodes, all of their locations, and just like any of the apps, you can click them, you can try and get telemetry data from them, you can administer them, all of that stuff. Boop, boop, boop. So you can do all that. It's pretty sick. So like, let's see. Boop, 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 boop. Telemetry data. So the telemetry data is pretty sweet because it will log it. So every time you collect the telemetry data from a device, it logs it. It saves it in here, and then it charts it. And then you can choose what you want to see. And it works so freaking good. So like if I do this, I can choose, I don't have a humidity sensor on this one, but you can choose to auto poll as well. So I can have this in the background every 10, 20, 30 minutes, every hour, every 6 hours. I can have it automatically try and pull data from this, and it'll chart it. It'll put it in here for me. Pretty sick. So that's pretty cool. We'll go back to our home map mentioned. So this is if somebody @s you, that'll show up there. Signal is basically gives you signal data. So it'll send out a probe, and then it'll give you a signal to noise ratio, all that stuff. And you can watch that live. Monitor is pretty sick. This is going to just monitor the mesh. So this is going to tell you every time a message or something like that comes in, you'll see it. I got some adverts here. I got a response to something. And it'll just show up and kind of keep chooching along. So you can sit and watch this, and you can actually scroll through too. If you go back to your monitor, you can scroll through these. Maybe not. Used to, I think, maybe. It was glitchy, so it makes sense that it probably doesn't do it anymore. Settings is pretty cool. Terminals, just like any other terminal, I can go through. The cool part about this is it will give you what commands you can do. So you don't have to like go through it and figure all the stuff out. Is you can just be like, ah crap, what are all the stupid commands? You just have them. So I can hit version and it'll tell me. So this is the version I'm running on this hardware. So pretty sweet. Files is just a file manager, so you can do your internal storage or you can do your SD card. So I can see all the stuff that's in the SD card. Snake, this is the best part. That's right, it's Snake. Oh, I died already. Boom, nailed it. And then power, so you can turn it off and stuff like that. Other cool things this does, so if you click up in the top, that's like your notification slider. You can go up here and you can choose your brightnesses. You can choose your theme, sound. You can choose to lock the screen, which is pretty helpful. So once you lock the screen, touch input doesn't do anything. If you press a button, nothing. You can press that. You have to press and hold it. And boom, it opens it up, which is pretty sweet. The map data, like I said, it downloads automatically. It does that over Wi-Fi. So if I open up the Wi-Fi, it'll pull an IP address. Guess what? My T-Deck is right now hooked up to Wi-Fi. So now, if I wanted to go somewhere weird, way outside of my normal range, and then zoom back in, you see that? We are currently downloading files. So you can see that it's right now it's downloading these map tiles as we're talking. So sometimes it takes a minute, but if I just leave this connected into the background, it's going to start downloading all the map tiles. So if you go somewhere you haven't gone before, as long as you have some sort of data connection, you can get the map tiles for that location. So as it downloads, we'll come back to it, but it should just keep downloading in the background. We'll see this little indicator light up there is the SD card access. So that's what's telling us that we're connecting something to the SD card. So let me show you our repeater management. That's pretty cool, so we can administer our repeaters. And again, it shows us all the commands that we can do. So let's see, what firmware version are we running? Boop, version 1.16. What's our clock set at right now? Boom, awesome. And all of this is just in here. I don't have to think about any of this. I can use this to just go through and do whatever I need to do with my repeater. So it's super cool. All of our little options, shows us how to do our neighbors lists, how to choose all of our frequencies. It shows us pretty much everything we need in here. So like, let's say I want to do an over-the-air update. I can click start OTA from here, go through the repeater, and then flash it. It works so good. The other thing I can do, like I showed you guys, is I can pull telemetry. And then once you get here, because it's not set to auto refresh, I can hit refresh. And boom, it gives me some telemetry data. So now it's telling me I'm at about 3.8 volts. And I'm at 38.5 degrees Celsius. So pretty sweet. Same thing with any of these. Once you pick it, you can choose to favorite it. And then once it's favorited, you can choose to sort it however you want. So you can look if you want to see peers or repeaters or locations, if you have locations shared, and then you can choose how you want to organize it. So you can go through, you can search your contacts, you can set up all of your auto chain or auto ad settings, all of that stuff you can do through here. If you didn't have the auto ad set on, it would show a discovered list next to a contacts list, but because I have auto add on, everyone that adheres becomes a contact, so discovered isn't really as much of a thing. You go to your messages right here. You can add all the different channels you want. You can go through, you can click them, you can see what's going on. Today's Father's Day, so you know everybody's got the nice happy Father's Day things. You can send messages. You can send emojis. You got emojis built into your T-Deck. It doesn't have all of them, but it definitely has some. So you can real easy just like, hey, I want to put a smiley face or a satellite dish or whatever, a rocket, a pizza. I can put a pizza on there if I want. It's all there. So you don't miss it. So like this nice little middle finger emoji, we get it. We know that that's a middle finger emoji. We don't have to be like, I wonder if that guy has a middle finger emoji there. He does. The other thing this thing does, which is super handy, you see that little Bluetooth icon right there, right? Well, guess what? This is a companion right now. So right now, this is connected to my phone, which unfortunately is taking the video, so it's kind of hard to tell. But this is operating as a Bluetooth companion. So it's connected to my phone as if it was any of my other standard little notes. So I don't have to have this on and out all the time. I can have this locked in the pocket. And just boom, now I have essentially just any other Bluetooth node. So pretty cool. You can chart your battery usage over the last 24 hours, and it will give you an idea after it's been on for a while of how much estimated battery life you'll have. So because I just recently restarted it, it's not showing it to me, but let me see if this one will. Oh, that one's not running yet. Oh, that one's not running yet either. Okay, bad example, but it'll show you how it gets used. So it'll show you, this is your CPU usage, the gray line, and then the blue line is your battery power. So pretty cool. has idle power save turned on. So whenever the screen goes to sleep, it automatically slows everything down and pretty much just listens to LoRa packets and Bluetooth data. So pretty sweet there. What else do we got? We have GPS. GPS, once we turn it on, will immediately give my location. But once you have the GPS on, you'll see it up there. We'll tell you how many satellites you got connected and all that good stuff. Theme, you can change all the colors. You can pick your own fancy color. You can kind of fold through and whatever you want. If you do it, you have to restart it. I don't know. So you can go through, you can add all your channels. You can add them directly like this. You can add private channel, create your own private channel, public channel, hashtag channel, anything, straight from the T-Deck, which is pretty awesome. So we'll just get out of there. We did the contacts, we did our home page. Yeah, still downloading our map tiles. Look at that! Map tiles downloaded! All in the background. I didn't have to do nothing. I'm in the middle of nowhere, but they're here now. Didn't have to bring that nowhere. So, I think that's pretty cool. You can use your little ball to move this around. This firmware is definitely designed more for a touchscreen than the trackball. Because when you're anywhere but the map screen, it kind of works like a mouse, which I mean it's cool, but I don't know. I mean, it does stuff, you know what I mean? You can use it, but it's definitely designed to where like you don't actually need the touchpad, which is pretty handy because on this T-Deck the wheel's broken. Button still works, but the wheel doesn't work. So this firmware is going to be great for this thing, because as anyone who has operated a T-Deck for any amount of time knows, these things, while fun and nostalgic, do eventually cause problems. So like this T-Deck, if I want to go down, I have to hold right there and twiddle the little nibble a little bit to get it to go somewhere. I've pulled it apart and resoldered it like 3 times. I don't feel like doing it anymore. I don't know why it keeps coming off. So that's why we got this one. Well, 2 reasons actually. This one has the nicer keyboard, I think. I like this keyboard better. Which I only realized after I got the Mark 8 or the 8K from Rockland. So the Cypher. But so yeah, that's it, man. I'm absolutely digging this firmware right now. It does everything that I want a T-Deck firmware to do, plus more stuff that I didn't even realize I wanted it to do. The map data, guys, it's so easy. Anyone who's watching this who has tried to put map data on a T-Deck knows exactly why this is so great, because trying to do this manually sucks so bad. And it gives you all these options. You can go through, you can night mode or day mode. So like, look at that, now it's day mode. That's bright. I'm a millennial, I don't like it. So I can do night mode. Boom, makes it all dark how I like it. Doesn't screw up my old man eyes. You can get it to show you coordinates, contacts. If you want, you can have it reload the tiles. So if something messes up, it doesn't load a tile right, you just hit reload and it will re-download them. So it's going to re-download the 8 tiles that are in that view, and it just does it. And it just automatically does it. When it does it, it puts them into a temporary cache folder that's on the SD card. So you have to have an SD card in here for this to work. But what that means is now if I go offline, no more Wi-Fi, all my map tiles are still there. They didn't just disappear, they're still there. So if they're downloaded, they're there. So I can zoom back out and we can see, look at that, we got our whole little map of Reno and stuff. Pretty sick, man. I mean, this does a lot of really cool stuff and I'm super stoked on it. And I just wanted to show everybody because this is super awesome. I just wanted to thank the devs for making what is by far and above the best firmware available for the T-Deck, for MeshCore. I mean, that's what I use now, so I don't even think there's other ones really impressive for Meshtastic, but so yeah, this is WadaMesh. Check it out, go download it, put it on your T-Deck, go write the devs, you know, tell them they're doing a fantastic job, because they are. If you guys have any questions on any of this, let me know. I did the last video kind of showing you how to get it. You can get it straight from WadaMesh. If you Google it, I'll put a link in the description, all that stuff too. But there are tons of ways you can get it. You can plug it in, flash it like anything else. You can use the launcher and you can put it on that way. That's also an option. So yeah, however you want to make it work, that's the way to do it. But definitely give it a shot. And if you don't absolutely love it, if it's not your brand new most favorite mesh firmware for the T-Deck, then I don't know. You probably have poor taste, I guess. Maybe not. I'm not going to say that. Some people have good taste in, you know, some things, but yeah, it's fantastic. I love it. I hope you guys love it. Give it a shot. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll catch you guys next time.